This episode sees Bernard on the cusp of putting the potential rebellion down once and for all. If he can catch Knox and Shirley, who he framed for the murder of Judge Meadows, it should restore balance back to the silo. If, however, they find their way back down and tell their side of the story, well, things are going to get a lot worse. With Sims having betrayed Bernard's trust by going behind his back and attempting to impeach Meadows, Bernard demotes him to the position of judge. Now, in the eyes of the silo, this will be treated as a promotion, but since the position is nothing but a puppet for the judge, it's really a demotion. As we'll see in this episode, Sims no longer has access to the Watcher Room, nor does he have the same authority over the Raiders. In an attempt to get the people to his side, Bernard enlists the help of Juliette's father, Dr. Pete Nichols. He could be a valuable asset to restore order in the people's faith in the pact, but Pete refuses. For too long has he done the bidding of the powers that be, including lying to parents and giving them false hope about having children. Whether this will have any negative consequences for Pete remains to be seen. What I'm really interested in is Bernard's new job for Lucas. Last episode, Judge Meadows reduced Lucas's sentence from 10 years to 5, which isn't saying that much considering the average life expectancy of someone working in the mines is 5 years. So anytime Lucas is working up top and not in the mines is a bonus. Bernard wants Lucas to reconstruct the hard drive he destroyed at the end of season 1. Meadows told Bernard that this hard drive once belonged to Salvador Quinn, the head of IT during the last rebellion. On it is a handwritten love letter that then turns into a code, and this appears to be what Bernard is after. I actually think I know how to solve this code, but I'll save that for my trailer sleuthing section at the end. In addition to this handwritten note, Lucas was able to find blueprint fragments of their silo. However, this blueprint has a few additions not seen in official silo schematics. There are two sort of lines leading from Judicial and IT, and a tunnel at the very bottom. With Solo stating that IT has its own power supply from the outside world, that's what I'm guessing these lines are, perhaps hydro tunnels that carry water and power from an outside source. Then there's the tunnel at the bottom, which both George and Juliette tried to reach back in season 1. We still don't know what this is, but I've theorized this tunnel connects to another silo, and possibly all other silos are connected this way. Bernard looks like he genuinely doesn't know what any of this stuff is, so it's possible he himself doesn't know that the power he's getting in his secret vault is supplied from somewhere else. But you better believe he'll be wanting to explore all of this. However, the tunnel below will be much more difficult considering the potential rebellion on his hands. I'm curious if Lucas will discover anything else on this drive, perhaps something he'll even keep to himself.